Thank you for tuning in to Gossip Box 4K TV. I'm Miss Mary with the gossip, news, and rumors about celebrities, music artists, and more. Let's unbox it, y'all. So, reports are coming out that Derek Chauvin was shanked in a Tucson, Arizona federal prison. Wow, this ain't all that unbelievable. Now, it is unknown of how serious his wounds are or whether or not if they are life-threatening. An attorney for Chauvin, Mr. Gregory Erickson, has recently spoken out saying that Chauvin's family has been kept in the dark by the federal prison officials after the incident. And by the way, this prison has been plagued by security lapses and staffing shortages. Apparently, there's no transparency between prison officials and the family, so they are left to assume that Chauvin is in stable condition. For those of you who don't know who Derek Chauvin is, and I'm pretty sure there's not many people who don't know who he is, but Derek Chauvin is the former police officer of Minneapolis, Minnesota, who gained national attention for applying pressure on the neck of Mr. George Floyd until he took his final breath on the day of May 25th, 2020. Derek Chauvin later pled guilty on December 15, 2021 in a federal court for violating a federal criminal civil rights statute on not only one occasion, but two separate occasions. The first occasion was Mr. George Floyd, and the second occasion was for a juvenile dating back on September 4th, 2017, where Chauvin willfully admitted to holding a 14-year-old juvenile by the throat and hit the child multiple times in the head with a flashlight, resulting in a serious injury. And if that wasn't enough, he also admitted that he held his knee on the child's neck and shoulders and upper back for about 15 or 16 minutes or so while face down on the floor, handcuffed and not resisting. And even then, he admitted that it resulted in the child's injury. Now, Chauvin's devious, unthoughtful, terroristic type actions resulted in him constituting grave abuse of police authority, which then ended with him willfully violating Mr. George Floyd, as well as the child's constitutional right to be free from an officer's use of reasonable force. Okay, now I don't ever like to ever think an eye for an eye, but the Bible says over there in Deuteronomy 19:21, Exodus 21:23, Exodus 21:24, and Matthew 5:38. You must show no pity, life for life, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. And it also says over in Leviticus 24:19, it says, if anyone injures his neighbor, whatever he has done must be done to him. Now, I hate to get started, but if a court has you put your hand on the Bible to swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God, and that's exactly what Derek Chauvin did when he admitted to his crimes of use of force by a public servant who was all sworn in to protect the citizens and serve the citizens, then an eye for an eye it is. Do I think it's right if the intent of the crime was maliciously and deliberately imposed upon these two civilians? Then so shall it be, an eye for an eye. And I hate to think that way, but it is what it is. Do I think he prayed on a regular basis? Hell no. Did he think he would get away with his crimes? Hell yeah. He thought he got away with unaliving a child, so he applied that same stupidity a second time, but only it failed him. But I bet he prayed for a lighter sentence, not knowing the Bible said all it had to say about somebody injuring their neighbor. You see, it is in my vast opinion that accountability and karma sat at each end of the table. You and your bad choices are the dish for supper. I don't have the right to judge anyone, and I can't in the situation, because 12 jurors did a fine job of that, and the judge did an okay job with the sentence. And I say okay because 22 and a half years was light, and Derek Chauvin thought his prayers had been answered. He'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, not knowing that a shanker was awaiting a perfect opportunity for direct eye-to-eye contact. Anyway, I hate to be the one to ask the daunting question. Do you think he got what he deserved? Do y'all think it's more to come? Leave a comment below voicing your opinion. You do have an opinion, don't you? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, where everybody's opinion matters. Until next time, see you later.